What's going on, guys? I'm doing a video contest entry for Comicbookjunkie. Last minute. The deadline is in like, what, 3 days at the end of the month. So I just found out about it. So I was like, hey, let me put a little something together. So he wanted your favorite villains and their first appearances. So I have a few first appearances, but not all. But I'll go through them. So I'm going to do the ones that I actually have the first appearances for first. So we'll start with Black Cat. So this is the first appearance right here, 194, Amazing Spider-Man. Black Cat, I mean, just the whole, you know, relationship with Spider-Man. You know, her balancing, trying to be good, bad at heart, always intrigued me. So definitely glad to have this issue here. And then first appearance of Apocalypse. Apocalypse to me is just, he's the epitome of, you know, evil and destruction. So X Factor number 6. First appearance of Apocalypse. This issue is like in almost mint condition. Nice colors and everything. Alright, moving on. This isn't technically first appearance, but it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #1. So first appearance of Shredder, obviously, in the TMNT Adventures series that Archie put out. This, I was a little kid collecting these, and this was like, I mean, I was huge on the Turtles, and this was like my #1 comic at the time. I have like every issue. Definitely love some Shredder, so had to show that off. Next up, Darth Vader. I mean, to me, the ultimate villain of all time, ever, in anything. So, Darth Vader, #1. And then I just want to show off Darth Vader and the Cry of Shadows from the Dark Horse Star Wars. Just some good artwork there. And the huge Transformer fan that I am, Soundwave. Alright, well, actually I had to grab this real quick while I'm showing this comic book off. Soundwave, I mean, just his whole, you know, MO was on point. And I needed to show off this Fall of Cybertron edition of Soundwave, as they called him, Sound Blaster, but same guy. Except this one didn't transform into the cassette tape, but he still had the cassette tape function. So Soundwave. Alright, favorite DC villain, Destro. Again, don't have the first appearance. I have a lot of this early run of the Terminator, and I love the artwork on these covers. I really enjoyed Destro on the Arrow series. Although the Arrow series, season 4, kind of disappointed me. Moving on, Alien. Now, I had some Dark Horse Alien books when I was young, and I don't know what happened to them. I had some of the Dark Horse, the Alien vs. Predator, and I think I had some of the Batman vs. No, that was Batman vs. Predator. Yeah, anyways, I had a lot of Dark Horses that have gone missing. So this is actually a Dark Horse Insider from like 1992. And it just featured the aliens. So, some really dope art there. And lastly, to show off, Hobgoblin. Now, his first appearance was Amazing Spider-Man 238. I have that in trade. I don't actually have the issues, though. But he was in 238, 239, and then I believe he came back in 244. And then he finally revealed himself in 245, or that's when Spider-Man found out who it was. So, I could put the Green Goblin in, too, but as a kid, obviously the storyline with Spider-Man and Gwen and Norman Osborn was, you know, one of the best ever written, but I just picked Hobgoblin because as a kid, you know, he was definitely one of my favorites. So, and unfortunately, I would have picked one more, and that would be Poison Ivy. Ever since the Batman animated series, that's kind of where I, you know, really started liking Poison Ivy, and unfortunately, I don't have any Poison Ivy books, so I couldn't show off any books. But those are my picks. Gotta thank Comic Book Junkie for allowing us to enter this contest. Definitely check him out. I'm gonna throw a link in the details below the video, and if you haven't subscribed to him, go ahead and check him out. And if you want to enter his contest, you do have until the last day of May here. So, appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Until next time.